Welcome to The Explainer. So today we're doing something a little different. We're not just unboxing a product, we're kind of unboxing a promise. We are diving deep into the Cosmic Energy Zen box, a system that claims to hold, well, a whole universe of possibility.
You know, to really get what this system is all about, we've got to start right where its creators did. This quote, it's from the official guide, and it really sets a philosophical tone. It suggests that every great story, and that includes the story of your own life, it all starts with a clear vision and a real purpose.
And that leads to the really provocative question at the heart of this thing. What if you could find all the tools for your life's purpose, all neatly organized, inside a single box? I mean, that's a huge claim, right? So let's actually unpack what's inside. So what is this thing officially? Well, its creators call it a physical system. It's designed to unite your conscious and subconscious minds, and by doing that, connect you with the universe. That is a massive promise for one box. So let's break down how it supposedly all works. Okay, so first, we have to wrap our heads around the foundational idea here, that this box is, in and of itself, a self-contained universe just waiting for you to explore it. The journey through this universe is structured in 4 distinct layers. It kicks off with the environment. That's the guidebook. From there, you engage with the unconscious using all the symbols in the box. Next, you tap into the subconscious with specific mental exercises. And the final step? That brings you to the conscious mind, where you make a physical connection. This is basically the roadmap for the entire system.
All right, so if the box is a universe, then we're going to need a map, right? In this next section, we'll look at the actual physical components that are supposed to help you chart your own inner world.
You see, the box itself isn't just for storage. It holds what the system calls the symbolic foundation of your inner universe. The whole goal is to take abstract things, your thoughts, your feelings, your goals, and turn them into a tangible map that you can actually interact with. And this is where the system gets really ambitious. It breaks down reality into 3 main boards. You've got the reality board, which is meant to represent the fabric of time and space. Then there's the Akashic board, which supposedly connects you to universal knowledge. And finally, the Zen board, symbolizing your own consciousness. These aren't just game pieces, they're your entire conceptual universe laid out in front of you. And moving within this symbolic universe, the system identifies 8 fundamental human energies you can work with. Each one is represented by a different colored pendant, and they cover this whole spectrum of experience, from power all the way to sleep.
Now let's just look at a few of these, because the definitions are really interesting. Power isn't about controlling things. It's about being empowered by the universe. Wealth isn't about money. It's a mind state of abundance. And lead isn't just about leading other people. It's about guiding yourself first. Every single term has its own specific philosophical twist.
So we have a symbolic map of our inner world, but how do we actually navigate it? Well, that brings us to our 3rd section, learning to speak the language of the subconscious.
The system's entire vocabulary is built on a very precise number, 288. And according to the guide, this isn't some random choice. It's a carefully curated set of words, each one chosen for a very specific purpose.
And the whole reason for this special vocabulary is to align your conscious and subconscious minds. These 288 words, they're grouped into 8 different collections, with names like fundamentals, tools, and results, and you use them to go through different mental exercises. And here is where you really see the system's core idea of duality in action. For each collection of words, you've got a conscious side and a subconscious side. So the fundamentals words for the conscious mind, they deal with your everyday known reality. But flip it over and you get the subconscious words, what the guide literally calls the other dark side of your inner world.
This whole duality thing continues with the visualization tools. One tablet helps you find words to set goals to give back to life, a conscious act. The other one helps you set goals to gain from life, which the system connects to your subconscious needs. It's this constant balancing act between 2 opposing but necessary forces.
Okay, so we've got this symbolic universe and a special vocabulary to navigate it with. But how does all this abstract stuff actually become real? That is the focus of our 4th section, connecting mind and matter.
This is where everything we've talked about comes together in a final ritual. You physically place geometric pieces on the connect board to balance your relationship with the material world. You arrange your chosen words on a pyramid to alter your mindset. Then you use transition boards to create a physical link to the system, and finally, you use affirmation cards to activate those words. So what's the end goal of this pretty elaborate ritual? Well, the system's guide states it very plainly. The entire process is done for, and I'm quoting here, the purpose of altering the desired state of mind. It's all about using physical actions to create intentional mental change.
So where does this whole journey, from symbols to words to rituals, actually lead? Our final section explores the end goal, what the system calls a union of awareness.
And this is supposed to be the ultimate payoff. The intended outcome isn't just some fleeting feeling, it's a tangible life plan. The whole idea is that by exploring this strange, symbolic world, you can pull concrete insights out into your conscious reality and build an actual plan for your future.
And all of this brings us to the final essential question, doesn't it? We've walked through the what and the how of the Cosmic Energy Zen box, all based on its own philosophy. But whether a physical system of symbols can truly alter our state of mind, well, that's the thought we'll leave you with. That is the proposition in the box. Thanks for joining us on The Explainer.